Oh, it's been a minute, hasn't it? I actually haven't uploaded a slot video in nearly 10 days now. You may have noticed as well that Critical uploaded a video in a hotel room. So of course, everyone's going to say that I've copied him, which I did. I actually flew all the way to Australia just to book a hotel room to copy Charlie. Now, I'm sure you're going to want to hear my amazing and base takes on the Sniper Wolf and Jax film situation, but unfortunately, Charlie beat me to it. He slurped up all the views so that there is literally no point. So I'm going to talk about something that he probably won't talk about, which is the ongoing situation with XQC and how it is getting so much worse. Now, originally, I was going to treat going to Australia as a holiday. I wasn't going to do any work. I mean, I did a meet and greet, met some amazing people. Some of you had very unique gifts to give me.
Hello. He's up. What's this?
And also, during this trip, I actually confirmed my sexuality as gay by kissing Chad Roberts, anything for views. You know, the best thing is, even though that is like a yearly tradition that I do with Chad, people are unironically going to think that that is an actual coming out post. But anyway, you don't care about me. You don't care about my personal life. You want to hear the juicy, spicy drama around XQC. Now, we all know XQC, which he self-proclaimed as the player of games, the streamer of streams, and the reactor of videos. Now, obviously, getting into this situation, I do understand that it is a very personal one, and I wouldn't be talking about it if all this dirty laundry wasn't aired out in public. So I have talked about the situation with XQC a couple times. It hasn't been very good. So if you didn't know, XQC had a relationship with a girl called Adept, another Twitch streamer, who now has reached into the realms of they who shall not be named, that people on like the live stream fail subreddit refer to her as HDMI adapter. Now, originally, there was a long-standing joke that they were just roommates. Nothing more than that. But that was quickly fumbled when there were many slip-ups proving otherwise along the way. And then in 2021, they went public with their relationship and basically dropped the whole roommates gag entirely. Now, at this point, they were very on and off. They would break up, they would get back together, you know, so on. But again, a lot of relationships do this. It's not really big news. However, on a stream on September 15th, 2022, XQC had confirmed that him and Adept had basically broken up, but this time it was for good. And obviously, after any big e-celeb has some kind of breakup, all the Redditors, they put on their fedoras, they get their pipe cigar, and they go, I wonder what caused the breakup. Let's go onto the Reddit and speculate the relationship. Despite me, a Redditor of the age of 35, not actually having a single relationship in my entire life, I will still speculate. Now, the biggest meme at the time of the breakup was the ownership of XQC's McLaren supercar. Now, I probably don't need to tell you that the McLaren brand is very, very expensive. I mean, I have an example here. I actually have a To-Me McLaren collab bag, and I got, I don't know if you see that, I got LOL put on the top of it. I got it engraved. Someone in the office, some poor man had to do that. And this was like $1,000. $1,000 for a backpack. So I cannot imagine how much money a McLaren supercar would be. Easily hundreds of thousands of dollars. Wait, do you guys see that behind me? Is that real? Is there a real fire out there? Now, the reason why the McLaren car was such big news at the time is because the car was in Adept's name, despite XQC buying it. And on top of that, XQC, at the time, didn't have a driver's license. And then after that, it was revealed that Adept had taken legal action against X. And ever since, she's basically been coping that they're in like a common law marriage, which is basically marriage, but you never actually got married. So it's nothing really to do with an actual marriage, more just her wanting to get as many of XQC's assets as humanly possible. I've talked about this before, but there were even like leaked court documents basically saying that X was not allowed to talk about this on stream, because what would happen is the fan base would then go and probably attack Adept. It's a really sad situation because even X could like openly say, you know, don't go and attack her, don't, but you will still have like try-hard fans that will go and do it. It's like putting a disclaimer at the start of your video. Like, it doesn't do anything. So that's season 1 of the recap out the way. What's happened now? Well, to be fair, in the Lord's year of 2023, not a lot has actually happened. The legal battle has been going on in the background, but it's been fairly quiet. But the problem is, whenever there isn't an open war, there's always a cold war. And what happens in a cold war? Lots and lots of sniding, which from both sides, XQC and Adept have both been doing in spades. At one point, you even had X basically claiming that Adept was going to make an OnlyFans account if he didn't give her money when they were still together. Could you imagine using OnlyFans as a blackmail? If you don't give me money right now, I will never post another picture of me dressed up as a woman. You have been warned. So this happened in the middle of a Kick stream because, as you know, X has got a lucrative deal with Kick, which is a unique partnership. So he gets $100 million and he can still stream on Twitch whenever he wants to. At one point when he was streaming on Kick, he was playing Counter-Strike 2. And at that point, that's when he started talking about Adept again.
At one point, there was literally an ongoing, like, recurrent, like, threat of, like, pay me money or I do OnlyFans type shit. It is what it is.
Now, I know that OnlyFans is very divisive. You have some people that God defend it, and it's like, people are being expressive. And then you have other people that would say, if you make an OnlyFans, you're like a simp or a cuck. Probably up there with The Last of Us 2 when that game first came out. Everyone loved it, or everyone hated it. Well, no, to be fair, I think everyone hated The Last of Us 2 when it came out. It's only been a couple years and people are actually starting to appreciate that game, even though the writing is... It's something. It's something. It's one of the video games of all time.
I could torture them until they're crying, you know?
But X has always been on the fence that OnlyFans is like bottom of the barrel behavior. Like, his words, not mine.
Some people do have a certain amounts, okay, of like self-respect left in my... Guys, listen. I could be on my fucking last leg, okay? I could be on my fucking last dime. I wouldn't fucking do OnlyFans. That shit is absolute fucking brain rot. Okay, I ain't doing that shit. Okay, bottom of the fucking barrel behavior, dude. Sorry. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about like that topic recently, but like not the optics, but just the mentalities behind it and what it does and what it does, and to realize that I'm fucking radicalized these days and I'm red pilled, brain dead, black pilled, extra crazy brain dead IQ 0 head takes.
He then goes on to say, again, his words, not mine, it's basically going to haunt you forever. It's your digital footprint.
People are going to post that shit. They're going to save it. They're going to repost it. They're going to fucking... It'll show up and... Bro, it's going to fucking haunt you, brother. Like, at that point, other people will say, oh my God, dude, don't do that. Like, just don't be weird to this person. Bro, humans are weird. I'm not defending OnlyFans. It's kind of the opposite. I'm just saying, there's like a digital footprint, yeah. People will post it. Like, brother, imagine like you're like fucking 60, dude, and you're opening your Christmas presents, and some dudes like I don't know, some family members like brother or like fucking, you know, like, dude, they just pull out your picture from way back and put your fucking titties out, like, it's just fucking, like, you know what's gonna happen. Like, somebody will do it, bro. Somebody will do it. If you're willing to tank that, brother, like, I mean, you're gonna hardcore, but I'm not gonna be there.
So if you couldn't tell already, Adept has been filing a lot of lawsuits against XQC, one of them even being an assault lawsuit. And apparently, she said to X that if she was paid millions of dollars, she would actually drop the lawsuit. Basically blackmail. Now, everything I've talked about so far, it is simply a drop in the bucket as to the recent events that have occurred, because it's bad. Everyone knows what's going on as well, but very few people are actually talking about it. So Adept, in her like, I don't know, like 30,000th snide at this point, she made a post on her Insta story basically implying that XQC had paid one of his Twitch mods for sex. And then XQC, rightfully so, replied in his own story. And then, which is what always happens, the DMs come out and a bunch of Instagram screenshots were all leaked. And then Adept went, oh, she went all in. She really twisted the knife, saying, any streamers out there that are desperate enough to have sex with their head moderators when they're lonely, don't talk about it with them over Discord. Preaching about life choices when you choose to pay your mod thousands to fuck you. And then apparently shows another screenshot where like allegedly 10K was mentioned as like the transaction fee. And then X clapped back with, Imagine ruining your life over ego. Millions of options, continuously choosing the worst ones. What is her way to go down? What's my take on it? I mean, I don't care personally. It's not really up for me to say that that's based or cringe or even sad. I just don't really see, like, if there's a problem with it. I can see the angle of it being, like, parasocial. Like, for example, you know, like, this is a moderator that, you know, was maybe a fan to begin with, even though I don't know that. So people will probably say it's parasocial, like peak parasocial. You've got a fan and then you've paid the money. But I think it's very obvious as well that with Adept, she's basically just salty that X is sleeping with someone that isn't her. Because with X sleeping or hooking up with someone else, that even diminishes the chances of them getting back together even more. Some very weird things have also been happening recently. Like, for example, Adept being banned mid-stream.
See, the reason why I kept playing this song earlier, because I...
What happened? Oh, unlucky. Oh, unlucky. That is tough. Now, get that ass banned. Oh my god. Let's hit a refresh. Let's hit a refresh. Let's hit a refresh. Damn. Oh, damn.
And the reason was never actually evident. It might have been because of the posting on Instagram, because Twitch does have a policy that, you know, if you do a bad thing like off-site, they still have the ability to retroactively ban you on their platform. By now, Adept kept her mouth shut. Twitch would not say any reason why she got banned. But again, viewers seem to think it was because that, you know, she leaked DMs from XQC. And she did it on October the 3rd while she was streaming. So yeah, she was kind of using the Twitch platform to spite X. Now, originally, when she leaked all the DMs, people did not like her. I mean, I'll be honest, Adept has a huge hate following. It's almost kind of hilarious because obviously she has a much smaller platform than X, a lot less fans. So when the XQC fanboys brigade over to her, anyone left defending her gets absolutely decimated. I almost respect the fact that she can still stream despite everything that happened. I don't respect it, but you know. But what do you think the reaction of everyone was when she got banned? Look at live stream fails, bro. They despise everyone on that platform that isn't Forzen, and they were up in arms when they found out that she got banned. Also, I don't go on the live stream fails subreddit too much, but I do like the fact when there's literally been 3 days without any kind of drama, everyone starts complaining, saying the subreddit is dying. Now, a lot of people have called for Adept to be permanently banned, the XQC fanboys. I mean, fair enough. But you need to understand two things why that will never happen. Firstly, she's a woman. Secondly, I don't know, I'll get back to you on that one. So yeah, that's the entire situation. Like, it sucks. I genuinely do feel really bad for X. Like, I don't know the guy personally. I've never met him. I'm simply a loyal juicer, but I feel for him. I really do. It's a horrible situation to be in. And like these public spats on both sides as well. It's not good. It's not good. You're probably wondering what my based opinion is, my red pill take. I don't really care, honestly, but I did actually kill someone the other day. If you don't know, there's another channel that copies me called Dolan Dark, Slop Live. He mocks me constantly in videos, so I flew over to his house and killed him. So we are slowly but surely removing the competition.
Welcome back to Slop Live. Looks like we finally won, boys. Pyro Live has not uploaded in over five days. I think so. What?
There you are, you little maggot. You've been stealing my videos for months on end. Come here. Finally, he's dead. I wonder if anyone will notice.
Welcome back to Slop Live. It's me, Dolan Dark. I have quite a funny accent. No news today. I'd just like to rescind anything bad I've ever said about Pyro Live. I was simply jealous and just really like his content. You should unsubscribe from this channel, honestly, and just follow Pyro Live. It's a far superior channel. I don't know why I speak like this. I think I had a stroke at a young age. But that's all for today, folks. Thanks for slopping by. Also, the PS5 has no games.